What is the Earth Shield? What is its function? Has it always been present? Well, my first engagement with the Earth Shield was probably, I guess, about 2 years ago, when I began meeting with some leaders around the world, and we began to relate together on Zoom. And you know, what the Father did was invite us to participate in the Earth Shield with others and with other beings, and some of it was with light, quantum lumens, some of it was with the angelic realm. And so we began to explore what that was, and as that continued, the first function of it was to shield the earth from external influence, from dimensional and other forces that were looking to hinder what God was doing on the earth, to shield the earth from external influence. But as we then proceeded to engage the Earth Shield and we became one in it, there was a real sense of union and oneness in that shield. Then we began to legislate into the earth as well from that place. So we began to outwork what the Father's desire was into the earth from a position that was shielding the earth. Has it always been present? I would suggest that probably it has in different forms. Originally, potentially, this could have been a shield that was formed as the everlasting doors were open, and there was a shield of glory around the earth, perhaps you could call it. And I know, others talk about an earth shield from a sort of a non-Christian perspective. So I would imagine there's always been some sort of light shield. It may have been connected to the elementals. I'm not really sure, but the reality is it does exist. We have been invited to participate in it. Since then, I've worked with probably 7 or 8 different groups within the Engaging God program for governmental functions, particularly to do with restoration, which we've all been invited to be part of that shield. We have a mandate to be involved with that shield, and we regularly engage in that shield with that. Now, I've engaged with Jesus there. I've seen the light move around there, energy, lots of really positive things happening there, but a real sense of union and oneness. What is your relationship to the shield? Whatever the Father gives you to do. And again, I'm not saying you can't be part of this shield or you can be part of this shield. That's up to God. I don't think it's not an elitist thing, but it can be a maturity thing. So if you feel that you're drawn to participate in this shield, I would ask the Father, do you have permission to engage it? And then engage it. Ask Jesus to take you there. As you say, engage it by faith, whichever you feel led to do. There is no sense of we're hiding this. I've shared about this. I've shared about it in the Engaging God program. This is something I'm very open about. But I'm also not presuming that anyone should just go and do it. I didn't go and do it until I was invited. And the groups that I engage with, we were given mandates to engage it and to be part of it. So I would just suggest you sort of play it by ear, engage the Father, see what the Father's heart is, and then go from there. And, it's such a positive thing. And I do believe that it gives us access to open up other realms. From the Earth Shield, we've engaged the solar system, and we've expanded the Earth Shield around the solar system, around the planets, to bring restoration to the planet. So it's opened up all sorts of other things. It's also opened up access to the West Gate, North, South, East, those gates, which, again, I wasn't really operating in before I sort of access the shield, and then that seemed to open up other avenues, engaging the everlasting doors. And there's been a lot of activity around that, which we're learning as we go. So I'm not an expert. I can just share, my experiences of it, but I have done a whole teaching session on the Earth Shield and really what it was about. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.